Good morning. Forgive the light. It's not exactly the best here this morning. Um, Today I am using, again, the Secret Language of Animals deck. And when I was thinking about um, what guidance I wanted to ask for, I knew I wanted it to be guidance around judgment. And it was really interesting because okay, so I want to have some guidance around how I can use judgment to, um, and then I just kind of lost it. Like, what do I want guidance around judgment for? I know that as a human, unless we're enlightened beings, we have judgment. So I don't want to make it go away. But I guess maybe like what can we do with judgment to bring us closer to alignment with our highest self? Maybe. Anyway, I had a really hard time with that, and I was totally judging myself for that, which I found really funny. I have not read the details of this card yet, but what I find very interesting is that we received koala. And I don't know if you all have seen the video of the woman saving the koala from the fire, but that is totally what I saw in this card. I saw koala surrounded by fire. Of course, it's the sun. But I instantly thought of that video where the koala is badly burned and this woman goes and wraps her own shirt around the koala and rescues it from the fires in Australia. And so even before I share with you that really struck me this morning, and I realized that when I spent just a minute in that, just thinking about what that meant to me and why I may have received koala today, other than the message koala has to share, it was that even in that moment, I recognized where my judgment was. Like, I had judgment around the woman who rescued the koala, which was she's a good person, and judgment around fires, which are happening all over, which is humanity is bad. And so that was a really interesting thing for me to kind of witness, is that I'm watching and believing in humanity being good, and also at the same time, humanity feeling like in general, humanity is bad and we're destroying the planet. And the message that I got from that, just downloaded in from my heart, or uploaded, whatever, here holding in my heart, was that there is no good or bad. And it's the good and bad that creates the separation that we are experiencing on this planet right now between humans. It just is. It just is. And the more that we can embrace that, the more we may be able to move forward and begin working together, knowing that we're all one. I kind of went off on a little tangent there of my own, but I mean, really, come on. Koala. Like, that koala is like fire all around. Okay, so koala, from the Secret Language of Animals, the koala message says, calm, perspective, imagination, and ease. It is said that long ago, the original Aboriginal people of the earth transformed themselves into koalas to preserve themselves when the waters of the land went dry. These ancient koala people transcended from their land-based earth connection to climbing into the treetops to drink the first rains when they returned, and to chew the moisture from the leaves of eucalyptus. These wise koala beings were memory keepers of the ancient ways, and they kept watch for their ancestors' return. Some believe they are still looking out from treetops for their people to come back and to reawaken the holy wisdom and sacred ways of living at one with Mother Earth. Koalas are not bears. They are marsupials, meaning they carry their young in a pouch. When they are born, koalas are less than an inch long, with no fur, eyes and ears still closed. The joey will stay in his mother's pouch for up to 6 months before shifting to ride on her back for another 6 months until he's ready to venture out on his own. He has 2 thumbs on each front paw to help him climb, grab, and hold, and he has a special scent gland in the center of his chest that he rubs against trees to mark his territory. Koalas communicate with snore-like noises and bellows, but they rarely have conflict with each other or anyone else. They have an exceptionally low metabolism along with underactive adrenals. So even if something is of genuine concern, koala's response is likely to be slow and quite mellow, even in the wild. So the message from koala says, moving through and keep, I'm just doing a reminder more probably for myself. In listening to this message, I'm going to hold in mind and in heart that we are asking for guidance around judgment. Moving through life at a similar pace as the great panda, koala brings the deep gifts of calm and ease in a unique way, for he calls us to recognize ourselves as a catalyst for awakening these qualities in others. Koala says you have a great opportunity and responsibility to be a source of peace and positive perspective to the world, not by preaching or forcing your opinions on others, but by simply embodying these deep values to such a degree that they radiate from your presence, positively impacting the energy fields of others. Recognize that wherever you are a center of influence in the greater tribe. Your words and actions are important, but the energetic undercurrents of how you show up and who you are being on a moment-to-moment basis has perhaps the greatest impact on the outcome of your endeavor and the effect that you have on others. Koala says it's not so much what we do, koala does very little, but the energy we bring to it that matters most. In the coming days, you may have increased opportunity to bring a sense of calm, peace, and new possibility into other people's worlds by genuinely embodying them in your own. Koala sleeps for up to 20 hours a day. He invites you to savor your downtime, enjoy your dreams, and consider making relaxation a way of life for a while. Koala teaches us that when we slow down enough to experience the pause between our in-breath and our out-breath, we will discover the secrets of the universe hidden there. If others are not as quick as you think they should be to see the world through your lenses and adopt new ways of being, be patient. Love them anyway. Honor them for where they are and allow each to find his own way to the well. Your first job is simply to turn on the tap from within. I breathe deep with a warm smile and relax into the arms of the great tree of life. I feel peace, calm, and new possibility. I bring this wherever I go. I felt like I was starting to get a little bit emotional there. This card and this message is really speaking directly to me in ways that I think that I'm still unpacking since my cross-country adventure last month. But one of the things that really stuck out for me, and I think that this is the part, so I'm getting emotional again, that is really striking me is this idea that, and this is where the judgment piece I feel is really standing out, is when koala says, if others are not as quick as you think they should be to see the world through your lens and adopt new ways of being, be patient. Love them anyway, honor them for where they are, and allow each to find his own way to the well. I think that patience in that respect, when we think about who we're judging, whether it's our significant others, our coworkers, or even ourselves, just being patient with everybody with exactly where they are and loving them anyway is very powerful. So I hope that koala brings immense peace and calm into your own life, and that you can embody his words and wisdom throughout your day today and even into the weekend. I will be back on Monday. I'm not sure about Thanksgiving. I probably will be here, but I will definitely be here offering some more guidance next week. Have a wonderful weekend.